Last time on Wild Fish, Wild Places.
She will not stop, man. She's healthy.
So it's really tight quarters. We got a 14-foot aluminum boat that holds about 1,000 pounds.
He doesn't pay attention when he's fighting the fish a lot of times.
Is this a critique Drew moment or what?
Hey.
Don't worry, Dennis. I got this one.
That's right, I got it, Dennis. Oh my God!
For me, fishing has been a part of my whole life. From the time I could walk, I've been traveling and fishing to chase and hook the big one. My name is Dennis Isbister, and I live in the deserts of Nevada.
Growing up, fishing meant catching crab off the coast or trout in streams. Fishing with my family has always been a big part of my life. My name is Drew Murin, and I'm not your typical Western angler.
This is Wild Fish, Wild Places.
Today we're here in sunny Beijing.
Kind of smells like it.
You see we got like a forest fire going on close by. It's kind of this ominous gloom around.
Sorry, fish on.
Fish on. And we're pike fishing at Tazin Lake. I mean, hey, why would you want to not get one first cast? Oh, he's running. He's got it. Let's go ahead and set the hook.
Woo-wee! It's a monster!
All right, hang on. Right over there, Drew.
Nice little pikey.
It's a nice fish.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think? Yeah. Little baby pike, but yeah, it's a baby.
On mornings like this, when the fish really aren't working or biting, it gives you a good chance to take out your new cast fly rod and just practice a lot. In the Yukon, we were catching bull trout on golden dorado flies. Then we're using trout flies to catch grayling. So what do you use for pike here in Canada? GT flies from Christmas Island. There's one back there. I'm gonna get him. Oh, there he is! Look at him.
Hop it. Hop it again.
He came up and like,
There you go, got it!
Oh.
Yeah!
Fish came up, missed it, sat on top of it.
Go on, here.
All right,
That's a GT fly.
got a GT
The
fly.
Fulling Mill GT fly.
Fully mill popper R. It's ripping along the surface. Drives the pike crazy.
Oh, there he is. Oh, I lost him. He's hit it again. No, we're running this big Savage Gear reel eel. Big old bait right behind the boat. It's kind of a pattern I put together the last few days, just kind of dragging it real slow on the deep ledges. Drew's been casting the fly rod up and down. and it's been working really well. So we got them coming up, just hitting it right behind the boat now, running over top of these logs. Well, there's a pretty cool tip for you. Unless you're gonna move it around, the fish aren't that interested. Unless it's a pike, of course, and then he'll eat the real eel. Well, then he'll eat the water wolf camera too.
All right, here we go. First stand up in 5, 4, 3, 2.
We're back after big lake trout.
That's all I wrote.
Now this is starting to get fun. Dennis and I trolled the entire lake and nothing. And now we're back at Trout Rock and we're starting to figure out these fish, and it is fish on.
All right, here we're on the. There we go. We're back on them now, boy. Going?
He's going.
Yeah.
Trying to get back up there.
Let him run. Let him run. Okay, reel.
Let him run. Reel, stop him. Put the brakes on.
Put the brakes on him.
Don't let that fish run.
I'll tell you, there's one thing I know. One thing I know about big lake trout. They like frogs, flatfish.
So growing up, if you ask my parents, I was a little different. So when we first got here, all everybody could talk about is the white flatfish and how it catches monster fish. So of course, I went with the frog. If this fish is any interpretation of that mark on the screen, it is 75 feet long. About a foot under.
Yeah, we're trolling along here. We're at this spot, and there's not a ton of fish here, but the ones that are here are big fish. They look like they're concentrating in here. And we're printing them. When we print them, we send the flatfish to the bottom. I got one on a downrigger. Look at the bubbles coming up. And then he's got 16 ounces of lead. As soon as we see it, throw the boat in reverse and just stop the boat, let everything swim down to him. As soon as you hit bottom, kick it in gear, game on. He followed that one for a little bit though.
Only 30 pounds.
Damn, this fish is a fighter. Swing the boat out. Dude, that's a big fish. What are you talking about? It's not that big.
That's a big one.
That's not a big one. Let's start the day. All right, let's get that frog out of there. Perfect. Okay, let's get him back in, huh? I know I have a bit of a problem. You tell me there's big Lakers out there, and I'm like a little kid and like addicted to candy. I'm like, I gotta find them. I gotta get those lakes out of them. Not a fish. Put you on 50. Upgrade. Lights on and four. Once again, Drew's got another fish.
This never happens. You know, digging in the dirt is key here. But when you're down 150 feet, God knows how many fathoms that is. You got a pound of weight on the end of your line, it's hard to tell what's going on. You know, this This is fun! That's all I gotta say about that.
This is fun and we're on them.
I think I'd rather be an accountant. How far to the left is the same? It's right there.
How deep does it go back in there?
That's it. A little bit of history at the lake here. Big mine. We'll see. Dead horse left.
Might take a nap.
Look at them little bastards.
Put
Look
that,
at
on put that on your hook.
Look at that.
Put it on your
It
hook.
hurts so bad. Look, he's still alive.
Soups in this bowl. One is a bean and bacon soup, and the other one is a yellow split pea soup. For the entree tonight, we have New York steak with caramelized onion mashed potatoes. And for dessert, we have chocolate cheesecake with pomegranate ice.
We've got this figured out. Trolling flatfish deep, digging them in the mud, a late afternoon bite. God, this is fun. We had this giant horsefly enter the boat, about the size of a hummingbird.
State record.
I grabbed it in a headlock, smashed it on Sandra's leg, and then wham, fish on. The frog is on fire. That was awesome. Man, we just printed it, caught it. What we do was that. Got the good electronics. And a downrigger. Oh wait, you caught them both on weights. I mean, a pound of weight.
You know what it is? It's all my
You pay
experience.
attention. Pay attention.
It's all my experience with water.
Deep water tuna fishing.
It's all my experience with bottom fishing. You use a lot of weight. Another 20 plus pounder. Could be just the 2.5 pounds of weight that I got in here.
It is kind of hard when you got that much lead on the front. If they shake their head, if you give them a little bit of slack, that lead goes the other way. It'll pop those hooks right out.
Before you come to Saskatchewan, you want to make sure you do plenty of yoga lattes. You're going to be back bouncing a pound of weight.
What's a yoga lottie? That's not a thing.
It's a crossover between yoga and Pilates.
Okay, son, I'm going to need you to take a step back. Yeah, look at that. Hang on.
Watch that weight, Dennis. Don't let it knock your ass out. You get hit with a pound of weight up here. Pretty much right, y'all.
One more. Get his head above the water. These suckers are fighters. Woo! Oh, yeah! On the frog flatfish again.
You know what it is? The frog flatfish, you'd want to camouflage your bait to look a lot like the fish, you see, so that thing is in there good.
Yeah. The old frog T60.
Yeah, come
Been
on,
on
bait.
fire. Look at that thing. That's been the one, man.
I could be Dennis.
2.5.
Up, down, up, down.
Got it, baby. We're in.
Left, right, over, rock, rock.
Here we go.
I was getting tired just watching. I've never fought a 30-pound fish in my life. Trolling.
Dude, this is a big fish.
This is a big fish, Dennis.
Stay around. Keep him away from my downrigger. I'm gonna get
fish are so big and so powerful on top of a pound of weight. Another monster. Look at the size of this thing! Oh my god, dude, stand back. Bring him in. Hey, bring him in. Dude, that thing is so huge. Oh! That's a 45 pounder! Holy crap! Take this blackfish out. That is a huge, huge fish.
Hold on for a second.
There you go, there you go. Oh my god. We are trolling this baby! That's a big lake trout.
Rick! Hey Rick, what's up? The guy's been fishing with this dude for like a week. His name's Jeff Miller, good friend of mine. We pull up fishing and Drew goes, Rick! Hi Rick! And he's like, where'd Rick come from? Due to how things worked out when we showed up, our guy Jason was in the camera boat with the crew, and Drew and I were running our own boat. But on a big body of water like this, you need a really good guide like Jason showing you around.
Now this is starting to get out of control.
Reel. You got that line? 150 feet deep, you're putting out a whole spool. You're going 150 feet deep and you got 130 feet of line. Makes for an interesting combination. Keep catching fish. Big fish, dude. Look at that. Crazy. It's like, I've been places before where that's where the big fish go. You got big fish, medium fish, and some small fish. This place is like, you hook a fish, it's gonna be huge. The smallest fish we've caught, I think, has been 20 pounds here. That's no joke. Few of these things get a pretty good workout. Yeah. Trying to take some line. Did he hit it hard? Yeah, he hit it hard. Yeah, he's just dragging along the bottom. Are you? You were dragging it? I don't know what was going on. You're 150 foot deep. You don't know what's going on. I know. Because I'm trying to adjust mine. Like yesterday, I was 3 reels up off the bottom, and it was there hitting, and it was working. But today, it doesn't seem like it's working. I don't know if I got to go a little higher or a little lower, you know? This fish is not coming up, man.
Okay, I tell you all the time, having good gear is critical to being successful when you're out here fishing. We got good electronics keeping us on the spot. I know my speed, I know when we're marking fish, and the downrigger. Well, the downrigger was more for exercise, but it worked a little bit.
Hair falling. Maybe you're getting tired. Oh, Jesus. Look at him just hogging down there. Take it, line. Look at him go. Just a steady pull. Not coming up. These fish are fighting so hard, so deep, and we got so much lead on. I'm just trying to keep the boat going in a constant direction to keep the pressure on, because that weight is so heavy. If it goes the other way, it's going to pop those hooks out right away. So I'm just kind of going around in a circle, keeping Drew right in the right spot to fight this fish. Got color? There you go. Can't tell, he looks monster. Look at that thing. He's blowing bubbles. No, don't air out. Take off down again. Another big fish. God, this one looks huge! Oh my gosh, dude. That thing is huge. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, pop that. Oh, we got the hook. Oh my god, that tail. Oh! Yeah.
That's another 30 pounder.
Dude, that's a 30-pound trout. Huge.
Wow. That was a heavy fish.
Dude,
that
that
was
thing was
mid-30s.
huge. That was mid-30s.
Yeah, I said mid-30s.
That thing was huge. God, that was a big fish. Nice work, brother. You are killing him today.
If there's one person that has thousands of hours at the tiller, it's Dennis Isbister. So of course, I'm in good hands. And what you're not seeing is all the guides and all the camera boats around the area, making sure that everything goes smoothly and that I have a chance of catching a fish. Tazin Lake, Saskatchewan. Really an amazing place. We caught some really big fish, caught some huge pike on fly rods, and had a little something for everyone, including really good desserts. That Steve guy, whew, he's good.
Yes! Whoa! Look at that pig! Yeah!
Got her? That's another big
All
pike.
right, let me see that. She will not stop, man. She is help. Yeah.
Don't worry, Dennis, I got this one.
That's right, I got this.
That's a big one.
We were trolling this baby.
All right, so we're here in Fort McMurray, finishing up our big trip to Tazin Lake. Yeah, that's good. And it is my birthday. I'm the big 4-0. I know I don't look it. Everybody says, you know, you don't look a day over 20. But yeah, I'm 40.
Hey,
so
Dennis, you got some ranch in your beard right there.